What's up, everybody? I am Mr. Boy, and I have returned for Tarmac Trouble, the last level, level 14. It is the last complete level of the game. The search even takes them onto the runway. Okay, that was a really short story blurb. Damn it, those toys are still there. Okay, so this is going to be a different kind of level, because there's a giant airplane. That one has to sadly be boarded. I'm saying sadly because it's really annoying. Now I actually do have the intention of making it a bit easier for me by grabbing this suitcase. There we go. And firstly, I'm going to go get over here, because, well, there is a mission that needs to be taken care of. Now, as you can see, there's a grassy field. Oh wait, a poisonous field. And this one, I have to like finish this course without touching the sludge. Or jumping to base. So then the token is mine. Now, this one is more difficult than you might expect. If you're actually able to reach it, then that's great. But don't expect to be child's play. Damn it! Yeah, as you can see. Damn it. Okay. Now the question is, can I be calm? Can I slow down? We'll find out together. If I talk less right now, you'll know why. Oh, come on! Yes! Oh, awesome! I beat it! I think this is like the most difficult part. Is it child's play from now on? No, but it is calming. I have finally, well, not finally, but I've beaten the most difficult segment of this entire game. So far, so good. Alright. I'm doing fine as of right now. But if I continue doing fine, we'll have to find out. But the first token has been claimed. And the next token, I don't know where I'm going with the next token, but you know, I'm going somewhere. I'm going places. Okay, there we go. So the next part, I'm going to look over here. Now, I'm going to try to find locations, because you can really only get tokens by being on these stations. As you can see, there is station 4, and you can only get on this stations by getting onto this flagpole. All right. And let's see here. So there we go. All right, I'm safe. Well, it's nice that you somehow have the resistance to hop off that easily. All right. No, I'm going to actually hop off at a different location, and that location is going to be the helicopter one, because I don't really know how many of these places you have to hop off to be able to gain access to a token. Now this one, I'm sure I need to, but I'm going.
Greetings, Earthling.
There we go. All right, there we go. I'm now ready. Wait, that's the boss. I did not expect I would actually face off against the boss, but you know, now I do. Okay, well, this is once again one of these easy bosses, but not impossibly. But neither is it like a massive joke. Alright, there we go. I've defeated him. Alright, one more token acquired. Alright, there we go. Okay, so the next challenge. And there, did you see? You see a helicopter. That's the one. That's the next bit. But I'm going, before I do that, well, nothing there. Nothing there to worth caring about. No. Oh, there we go. Alright. I will. There we go. 24. 25 coins. Damn it. Alright, then I will. Yes! Oh! Yeah, I survived. Alright. Next up, I'm going. Okay, so I'm not going to spot 7. Because I'm done with it. What I'm going is to get up to the helicopter spot. It's a suitcase. Alright, let's see here. There's the helicopter spot. Oh, well, that was a bit short, really. So I shouldn't really complain. So yes, this is going to be the main gimmick of this level. It's about getting to those pilot wings. And it's kind of annoying, really. Well, it's not really impossible, but you know. I bet if you actually I bet if you hack the game, or rather cheat the game, I think it's going to be easier. You know, to the point where if you actually go super high, then we have another suitcase. But I will take that after I've gained the next token, and I do think it's going to be a secretive one. And then we have on row 8, we have another suitcase. There we go. All right, there it is. I'm getting closer. A ghost or the devil? Yes. Okay, let's see here. So before we do anything, as you can see, I need to get, as you can see, here we have a token. Now it is right here, but yeah, it is about right here. Now I don't know, is it like a possibility that I can actually grab the token? Or yeah, I don't, because I was able to exploit the game at Al's Penthouse. tokens left. And I know which ones they are, regardless. Alright. There we go. Keep on playing. Alright, good to feel me. Want to have you. Okay, great. Alright, then the next portion, I need to go back to this one. Back to the start. Back to the pole. Back to the flagpole. Ah! Oh. I have like only one life left. So I should probably try to get one soon enough. Alright, there we go. Alright.
No sign of intelligent life.
Alright. Where do we go?
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
Let's see here.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Because what I'm looking for is going to be a space where I can find one of the suitcases. And I'm getting closer to that, I think.
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
There we go. We have another one. There we go. We have a second that we have the next life. Now it's about time I went back to the I'm going back. Sadly, I now have to wait. But this is like the path forward for this level. It's kind of annoying, but at the same time, I guess they needed something resembling a challenge. But to be honest, I wonder what this pilot is thinking. I don't really mean about toys, I just mean his direction. He's just going around on the plane. He's just going around and around and around. I wonder what he's thinking. Is he thinking, damn, what my life sucks? Or something along them lines. It wouldn't surprise me if that's the way he thinks. Like,
Seems to be no sign of intelligent life.
how did I get this job? Okay, there we go. Alright. There we go, we have a special laser. So now while we're searching for the last suitcase, it's about time that I went and I'm going to look for coins so that I can give them to Ham. Oh, it's so satisfactory to just use this laser. If only this laser was automatic, so that I could just constantly shoot. Sounds dangerous, but you get my point. Okay. There we go. The battery is acquired. It's actually interesting how much. Well, okay, I guess the battery does run out once it's out of lives. But it's a real long-lasting battery, don't you think? Anyway, I've actually been seeing like a media player online for like $140 or about 1500 svenska kronor for sale up for a while. Now I don't really think it's worth the price, but I have been considering it. I don't really think I would acquire it because what would be the point? I don't really have the need of an MP3 player. And the thing about the argument being like, oh, you can just. But the thing is, and I don't really mean like, I don't care. I would say what I do to try and keep, it's like stash it away in a backpack and then go out for a long walk. And that is something that everyone should attempt at some point. Just put away your phone, some way, shape, or form. That would be great for you to do if you want to try to motivate to stay away from your phone. All right, we have what it takes. We have the necessities. It's finally time. All right. There we go. The token is acquired. And now we have one last token to get. And that is the suitcase token. I'll get the suitcase token. I wonder where it is. No, not the last suitcase token, the last suitcase. Well, it was sent by the airport. It was through elsewhere, I think. Well, I'm going to board this plane. And then hope that I can actually reach a location. I wonder if this game could actually have a remake. There are people who wants to play it. If I remember right, it was like re-released for the PlayStation 5. So maybe we can get a remaster of Toy Story 4, or rather Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. That would be really sweet, but I don't really know if we will genuinely get it. Alright, we have everything, we have all the necessities. So yes, I do think at this point we are pretty much done with getting everything. Okay, so now we're going to get back and leave it back to the captain of the plan of the airplane. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, where to go? I can't really find the suitcase guy, but he must be somewhere around here. If he's nowhere to be found, well, then it's kind of weird, you know. Because then he may not have existed anywhere, and I was just dreaming about it. Alright, nothing here. Where to go? Sorry. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Exit level. Alright, we have the coin token, the suitcase token, the race token, the hidden token, and the boss token. Everything has been gathered. Congratulations to me. Alright. We are now actually about to take on the final boss within a few short moments. That very thing is going to happen, and we should all celebrate. The boss is going to be... Just kidding! We won't do the boss just yet. You may have noticed that we haven't actually gained all of the tokens. No, this will be a detour to get the rest of them. Yes. The second level, remember RC? Why we didn't raise him? Well, it's simply because we couldn't actually get all of the tokens, because there was one thing that was missing, and it's actually right over here. It's the race token, and it's the racing shoes. Yes, it is necessary if you want to actually beat the if you want to easier beat the race. As you can see, he's doing far better than me. So yeah, I need to race him with this. And then I think this is like the last appearance of RC in this game. So if you want to remember RC, you have to basically just think of him spiritually. Now, he's not forgotten about me, because I have the RC model, actually. Alright, okay, well, I have to actually be quick. There we go. It is actually a slightly bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be, but that's because there's like enemy cars attacking me. So that is why it seems to be taking a longer period of time. Yes! Awesome! That is it. So yes, the first level is finished. Exit level? Yes.
And beyond.
That is great news for me and for you. There we go. Okay, there's like 9 coins. So yes, the very first level is done for. Well, the first revisit level. If I remember right, the next level to revisit is Alice in Gullis. Great. All right. That's great. And it's going to be sold to a toy museum. Oh, here's got the jazzy music. Okay, where is that Zerg branded thing coming from? Alright, let's see here.
Hey, Bob, over here.
I will be skipping the coin token because, well, there's no coin token to be taken. What is going to be taken, and seriously too, is going to be the ducks. Remember back in the previous part when I tried to get ducks? Yeah, well, that duck is going to be taken in soon enough. Now, the one thing I have to do is firstly to get that. Alright, we have the first duck. Duck number 1. There we go. Then first duck has been acquired. Oh, there is a justified enemy that is actually at a location I stand beside. But I think it's kind of strange how the boss levels are labeled as standard levels. What? He can rotate. I never saw him do that. Okay, so I do really feel like there needs to be some changes made. So that I could actually play through the rest of this level. So I will be pausing this for a moment. I'll be back. Yeah, I apologize because I have been pausing a lot. Well, truth to be told, I'm searching about how to actually use the hook. So that's why it seems like I'm just interrupting a whole lot. Because I don't really know how to actually use it, and it may sound pathetic. How a player of this game, which is going to be seen as a pro, mind you, don't actually know how to use it.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Alright, so where do I go now? Well, I have an idea. Come on. What? Come on. You can, Buzz. I believe in you. Come on, move it. Make King Julian proud. Move it, for fuck's sake. Ah. Okay, I actually have to find some way to actually reach this, because this faced the same difficulties as last time, as I couldn't really reach anything else before at any other point. Yes! Finally! Okay, so now I think I know. I have to just use the select button on my controller. Okay, so now I may be able to save myself the embarrassment of looking like a complete moron. What happened now? Okay, let's see here. Yes! So now we are now ready to get up to this section, because now we are going to actually get the rest of the ducks. Close to me. Well, regardless, I don't really care about you as of right now. But what I do care about is beating bosses, and that is what I don't really get where the lore of this boss is, but you know, it's better to... Alright, there we go. I've got the last token, sort of. I got... Just look at that. A copy token. That looks strange, doesn't it? Well, despite if it looks odd or not, this is not going to be time to have fun. This is like the last... This is the time to... I know what to do, and I'm coming home. Yeah, I actually have to sort of like do a half jump, so it actually becomes a fulfillment. Alright. So I do think... yeah. So yeah, I have the boss token. And I think I'm beginning to approach the end of this... of gathering items. Yeah. I know where the last duck is. It's around here somewhere. It's up by... I don't know what to call them. Foldable roofs. If my memory serves me right. Ow. That kinda hurt. This is going to be a bit difficult. And by difficult, I mean not really. But it's going to get a bit annoying, I think. Okay. No! Fan också. Well, I was right in my assumption that I had to, like, get over there. Now, do I think it's going to make a difference? I'm not really sure. See? Well, that was a bad idea. You give love a bad name, rather you give jump a bad reputation. Like the Bon Jovi song title. I mean, the thing is, this game is kind of annoying in certain aspects. I would say when it's about precise climbing, that's when the game gets really annoying. Yes. Awesome. Yes, I have all of the tokens ready. Over here! So yeah, the next token, if my memory serves me correctly, is going to be at Al's Toy Barn. But that is only if my memory serves me correctly, not that it's an actual, not that it's 100% actual truth. But you know, let's not forget, let's say this, it is a possibility. I wonder how the water is flowing endlessly. Is it like an everlasting waterwork? Infinity and beyond. Alright. There we go. The boss token and then the collecting token. 46 tokens. Alright. Okay, I want to save. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I want to save from a previous save. Game data saved. Okay, just a few seconds. Yeah, I'm back. I was just hanging up my socks on the drying rack because my socks were a bit wet. And you know, the dry socks is like a wonder. All right, so yeah, there's only one token left. So yeah, there's only one token left. and and soon enough we're approaching the point of the game where the final boss is inevitable. How that's going to turn out, I have no idea. But yes, now I do think I'm going to have to tighten up my upload schedule. I think I have to drop it because at March the 18th, that is when the next episode, that's when the next Let's Play is coming up. And if you've been following my channel for years, then you know which one it is. If you don't, well, then yeah. Alright, the first token, the first chick has now been acquired. That's what the token really is. Alright. Alright. There we go. Token number 2. We are number 1. Hey! Except the fact that we are number 2, because there's like 3 tokens left. Now do I know what these 3 tokens are? Possibly, but you know, I could be like all hogwash and don't really know anything. So we'll see if there's actually going to be a final. We'll see how many more days there will be of this series. But you know, I think I have like, after this, I think I have like 80. I think I have like 18 episodes. Yeah, we'll have to see. But I do think there's like yeah. Depending on how edit them, I could get these uploaded by before March the 18th happens. You know, given the fact that it's like the second to last day of February. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Next chick. Okay, so I will have to look for the next chick. And it's going to be, if my memory serves me correctly, it's going to be in here. Yes, it's going to be. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes. Okay.
To Star Command. Come in, Star Command.
Ah, all right. I'm getting closer. Wait, isn't it here? Oh wait, it is. Alright, we got the next chick. And I do think I know where the last one is. And I do think it's at his office. I wonder how the skateboard got into its initial position. That would be an interesting episode. How the board found its way back home. I mean, think of that, John Lasseter, when you're doing your next Toy Story assembling project. All right, there we go. Okay. The next drawer. Oh, damn it. Huh. Damn it. Yeah, this is going to be a very stressful situation. Okay.
Over here!
What? Keep on playing. What? Yeah, I got the hidden token, but that wasn't really what I was out after. What I was looking for. Like you too, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Okay, so in actually rate... Okay, so to actually rank all of these items, I would say like the first I would say like,
Over here!
but there's no sound of chicks, so maybe I don't. You know what? I don't really think I need it. I need to get to the chicks that way. We go.
Hey, Mom, over here!
No, I don't give a fuck about you, Rex Raptor. It would be fun if he was in this game. Sure, it wouldn't really make much sense, but you know, a boy can always dream. So I do think...
Mom,
Wait.
here!
I think I know... Yeah. I know where the last chick is. So we're approaching the game, the final boss, further and further along. And that is going to be a day that I will forever remember. It's the day I reached the final boss in Toy Story 2, Buzz-Lightyear to the rescue. I never could do that in the original game, in the review footage I did. Yeah, there it is. Wait. Alright, so I got to actually... There we go! And the machine is kind of broken. It sounds like it's on its last breath. Well, last smokes, but you get my point. Alright, then I will. There we go. All of the chicks have been gathered. Now it's about time to head back to the section where it came from. So I do really feel like 15 minutes a day, that time limit has sort of... It's not really going to work. It's not really going to happen anymore. You guys basically have to... You guys have to basically just see longer episodes if I'm going to be able to actually get all of the uploads the way I would want to.
To infinity and
I
beyond.
do really feel like... Okay, Monday, Friday, Monday, Friday, Monday, Friday, Monday, Friday. I think it's like 9 episodes left. You know, after everything's said and done, I have like, of course, screen recorded a bunch of other episodes beforehand. I screen record all of these episodes in one take. That's the change I'm going with. Alright, you've collected all 50 tokens. Hooray for me. Alright. Now, it is about time. Prospector Showdown. Yes, if you didn't catch it, you know, the final boss is Showdown. Now if they can get the prospect out of the way, the toys can make home before Andy returns. Look! It's Woody! Now, we actually did see him as a cardboard cutout at Al's penthouse. So, you know, this is not the first time we've seen him, but it's the first time we do see him in person. as we didn't. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, Pete. Petey boy. What? Oh, okay, well, I have to basically just hope to pray to God that he's coming out to play. Otherwise... well, it doesn't really matter. I have, like, plenty of lives. So, yeah, I definitely... There we go. And the last boss. Well, I did face him at the last level, so okay, well, I have to... Now I have to get away. So that I could actually get up there and defeat him. Wait, don't tell me he's up there and that he's done. Oh, don't tell me the game is over. Okay, sweet. Ah, damn it! Okay, this is going to take longer than expected. Ugh. Thank goodness for extra lives. Otherwise, defeating this boss would be really annoying. Yeah, both Woody and Jesse are now saved, I think. Boss defeated. The final boss is it should say. Do you want to save? Yes, I want to save. I want to keep this memory forever. And yes, this memory will be kept forever. Game data saved. Awesome. I beaten the game. I beaten Toy Story 2. Wait, that's the music of the PlayStation version. But the first level was a different soundtrack. Why is it the PlayStation version? This is the music for Level 1, that version. There's a completely different version for the N64 version. Anyway, Buzz Lightyear, Woody and the gang makes it safely back to Andy's house. Woody and Buzz promises to remain best friends for infinity and beyond. Yeah, tell me about it. Alright, so yes, that was Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. This Let's Play, well, I had intention of letting there to be 2 episodes uploaded, like 15 minutes uploaded. During 2 episodes a week. I do think I have to change that schedule because, well, my March 11th video is kicking off soon enough. So that is going to be the focus up next. But you know, I don't really know what game to play up next. But I do think it's going to be of a different game, maybe on a different console. We'll see. I emulated this on the Nintendo 64. So I'll probably just keep with emulation because it's far easier to set up. That's probably going to be the next step forward. Anyway, as you can see, there were the screen credits. All right. So I do really feel like I'm going to save. Okay. And so yes, that's everything for Let's Play Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. I will see you guys later. Bye bye.